About getting on the interstate. A lot of students get apprehensive or a little nervous about it. It's really not that hard. It's just like a glorified lane change, at a fast rate of speed. The first thing you want to keep in mind is you use the entrance ramp to get up to speed. So the speed limit here is going to be 55 miles an hour. And if that orange car in front of me would start picking up speed, you're going to signal to the left. We want to be at about 55, and he's giving you a good example of what not to do. You're going to check your left mirror, this mirror, finding a spot. Everything looks good. Check my blind spot and ease it over, and then signal off. Now, a lot of students will have trouble keeping nice and straight and center in the lane. Remember, the sensitivity of the steering wheel increases as your speed increases. So the faster you're going, the more sensitive the steering wheel is. It doesn't take a lot of movement on the wheel for the car to move in the lane. We've got several lanes here. The middle lane should be the smoothest in theory. You don't have to worry about merging traffic, people getting on the interstate, people getting off the interstate. If you're in that far left lane, that's considered the speed lane. Of course, on the interstate, seems like everybody's speeding. We're just going to drive on this for a little bit. We're just going to stay in this lane. Now I'm right around 69 mile an hour, and you can see people passing me on the left. Now, one thing you want to be aware of is when you see these yellow warning signs, the merging traffic signs, that you need to be cautious of people trying to get onto the interstate. So when you see those, you just kind of want to look over to your right to see if there's going to be any merging traffic that you have to deal with. As you can see, I don't have any. There's not a whole lot of semis out today. It is a Sunday. So if you ever want to go practice driving on the interstate, a lot of times Sunday mornings are usually pretty good. When you're exiting the interstate, signal to the right, choose your lane. You want to keep and maintain your speed. Do not slow down until you are completely off the interstate. I can see my exit advisory speed warning, speed limit sign would be 40 mile an hour. So I'll start slowing down to that. Well, I was hoping that light would stay green, because we're going to do this again. Alright, so we're going to do this one more time getting on the interstate. First thing we want to do is get up to speed. Speed limit's probably 65 here. You want to signal to the left. You're going to stay calm. We're going to start checking our mirrors. We're looking for a space. So I'm going to squeeze in behind this semi here. I'm going to check my blind spot, and then I'm going to ease it over. Notice I didn't have to do hardly anything with the steering wheel. Just aiming it just a little bit. I'm gonna slow down a little bit, increase my following distance so that I'm not too close to the semi. Driving on the interstate's usually pretty easy because you don't have to worry about stop signs, you don't have to worry about much of anything other than keeping a good following distance, watching for merging traffic and other guys on the road. Merging traffic, you can see they've got their own lane, so they don't have to come over on me. That doesn't mean they will not. This person wants to pass me on the right. Main thing is just focus on staying center in your lane, keeping the consistent speed limit, and watching for traffic weaving in and out. That's pretty much it. Notice as I go around this curve, looks sweeping, but it's really not. I'm not even having to hardly turn the steering wheel at all. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and exit. I'm going to signal to the right, check my mirror, blind spot, ease it over.